A proposal at the State House is aimed at banning the use of e-cigarettes in all indoor public places. That includes restaurants, theaters, offices, the list goes on. WCIA3's Jennifer Jensen is here with us now. So Jennifer, this builds on an existing law.
Jessica, it's an amendment to the Smoke-Free Illinois Act of 2008. It bans smoking inside most public vehicles and buildings. But there's a loophole that doesn't include e-cigarettes. If this bill passes, the same rules would apply.
I started smoking cigarettes when I got to college, pretty much as soon as I turned 18.
Claire Darnell is one of thousands who use e-cigarettes to help them quit smoking. Many have turned to vaping as a way to curb nicotine addiction.
But with vape juice, you can lower it as you go, so you can slowly quit altogether.
Right now, there are limited restrictions on vaping. Senate Bill 1864 would put a ban on the use of e-cigarettes in all public places. Senator Terry Link sponsored it. He says the rise in popularity of e-cigarettes has caused a corresponding increase in vaping in public places, including classrooms. With e-cigarettes largely unregulated and the long-term health effects of use still unknown, it only makes sense to limit exposure in public places to protect the health of workers and patrons alike. Some people who vape, like Ashley Brown, say that would impose on people's alternative option to smoking cigarettes.
But if now they're not going to be allowed to, then it might deter people from wanting to switch over or from wanting to try to quit because they're not going to be able to do either thing.
As someone who's trying to quit smoking and vaping altogether, Darnell has a different opinion.
I don't want to see a future of people who are stuck in this same sort of loop where they don't know how to quit.
She thinks the ban on e-cigarettes in public places should have happened a long time ago.
I feel like it's just a good idea not to expose people to things. If they're not personally smoking e-cigarettes, I think that it's a bold assumption to expect that they would want to be in a crowded club or in a building, close quarters with someone vaping.
The bill passed the Senate Public Health Committee yesterday. It's expected to go to full Senate soon. Jessica, back to you.
All right, Jennifer, thank you so much.